Hey, what's up guys, BB/Gunk here, and we are here with week 2 of the MBC, and we're going against Wheel, who just so happens to be a good friend of mine, and that means we actually did this battle while we were calling, and there were spectators as well, so I will say we were both pretty nervous. I was nervous at least, and it's the most fun I've had playing in a while, but also not the best plays I've ever made, and I think it was because of that. Regardless, make sure you go watch his side, as I'm sure it's gonna be way funnier than mine, since there's the whole commentary, like live commentary thing with both of us, and mine is just like post-game commentary, and it's just me. But you know, if you still want to hear my thoughts, then this is the video for it. And anyways, I've been looking forward to fight him because he's my friend, and he has Iron Bally and Clodsire, which is something I use in a different league, so it's like I can fight him myself, my own creation. But yeah, it's a pretty good battle. I think regardless of everything, pretty good, pretty fun, and let's get right into it. Alright everyone, we're gonna get right into it. We're bringing SD3 attacks on the Ogre Pawn, Booster Speed on the Roaring Moon, Adamant Life for Mamoswine, you already know, Fist Death on the Sylveon, Fist Death on the Corviknight, and yes, that's a Scarf Electrode. Look, I had to. There's reasons. I don't like running that, but there's no way around it, okay? I need the speed. So I'm just gonna lead Ogre, expecting like Meowscarada lead, as the only thing that will kill me will be like Banded Aerial Ace. Or I guess Power EM, but I don't think you're Power EM here. I mean, come on, let's be reasonable, okay? Alright. Like I said, this battle took place in a call, so don't expect plays from me. I'm not trying to look for excuses, but just I'm better than this, I promise. Here comes Meow. So here you either like set up hazards or you go hard into Moltres, sorry. So I'm like, I can probably just Rock Tomb. Because Meow lead could be anything, could be Scarf. One of the reasons I'm Scarf on not Lecky. I wish he was Lecky, but it's Electrode. Here I think I'm switching about I'm thinking about switching out into something, but it's like not really. You're just gonna U-turn probably, right? If you U-turn, I don't die. And the thing that comes in is Moltres. I'm just gonna Rock Tomb. Here comes the U-turn. So like I said, we were in call, so this is literally the only time I called. And I didn't even do it right, because that's banded damage. And whatever I put in the call was not right, so I'm like, oh, it's just that strong. No, that is banded, you idiot. So here comes Moltres, I predict, and I miss! So what's the point of predicting if you're just gonna miss? But yeah, Rock Tomb actually doesn't kill, so now I'm like, I don't really want to switch out, but I kinda, I don't know. Like, this guy could stay in or could switch. Yeah, I'm thinking of going Sylveon, but it's like, what if they go Claude? You know, like, I don't want Sylveon in front of Claude. That's just free hazards. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna. I think I just Rock Tomb anyway. Because my Ogre already got low. Still very important in this battle, but they withdraw the Moltres. Good. Here comes Claude. And yeah, that does nothing. And it is Black Sludge. So we can break the mold here and ignore the on-hour, but like I don't know if I can set up on this just yet. That was more like later on, but as you can see, there's no later on. But they switch again. They're going to Moltres. And because of that, actually, I am able to get a pretty good chip here that can put you in Rock Tomb range. It depends on his defense, but I'm assuming you're faster than Mamoswine, meaning you don't have that much physical bulk. I am able to pick it up with the Rock Tomb. So that's a kill for Ogre. Ogre is so cool. But yeah. That I don't think that's still killed, so that's probably like it had to have some speed for Mamoswine, because Mamoswine kinda goes in anyway. But yeah, here I'm thinking I should just go Corv, get some. Oh, you know what happened here? I was under the impression that I'm Rocky Helmet. I'm like, oh yes, I'm just gonna get chip. But like I'm lefties. So U-turn is gonna give him something for free, and it's like, oh no. Again, I wasn't calking, so the whole match I'm like, what's the item of Meowscarada? Yeah, I wonder. Also, nice game, Freak. Nice. What was that over there, huh? Here comes Electros. This is something I wasn't expecting to come, but I was also like kind of expecting it because of Mamoswine. So it's most likely like Terra Water or something like that. So I'm just gonna like get out of there. And I think I'll go Ogre for now. Because again, I'm expecting this to be like water. The Terras on that guy are electric, water, and ice, if I'm not mistaken. So ice doesn't make that much sense. I'm guessing it's water. Here I'm thinking I can go into my Sylveon. But if it's like AV or it starts setting up even, I'm like, this gets poison moves and stuff. So I don't want to deal with that. I just go into this guy. Into an acid spray, but it's electric, so it does nothing. I die to the next one though, so gotta go into Mamo. Right? I think I go Mamo. It's not exactly a good play, I'll admit. Because Mamoswine, you have to think it about it like this. There's no Moltres anymore. I can like nearly just claim a kill anytime Mamoswine's in. So I'm just gonna switch it into something that I can't Earthquake. So I mean, like yeah, I predicted Ball Switch, whatever, but it doesn't exactly matter because this can turn into water. Yes, see, I'm like thinking about going into something else, like Cynthia or whatever. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna stay in. Mamoswine is such a good asset, I'm like throwing it away. I use Icicle. It Terras. I actually forgot about this, like during the battle. But it turns out it's not even Terra Water, it's electric. If it was water, this is the worst play ever on my part. Because Icicle would have done like 0. But yeah, I'm able to bring it really like super low. But it Giga Drains. I'm like, oh, well, there goes my HP. And now this guy heals. And it's like, yeah. I still don't know. I guess I never asked Will. Why are you Terra Electric on Electros? Water makes so much sense. I mean, maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe you just wanted like a huge hit on Sylveon. Which, I mean, fair, but I don't know. Like water with Levitate, you're like roll and wash at home. You know what I mean? Here comes Bax. Another display of terrible plays on my part coming up. I have two switch-ins to this. They're like nearly full HP. I mean, look at Corbin. It's only missing 4 HP. I should have switched, but here, for whatever reason, I'm thinking, oh no, he's so gonna Source Dance or whatever, when I don't even know what item it is. Because for Icicle Spear, unless you're loaded, it's probably not killing. But yeah, he gets all 3, so yeah, because of Thick Fat, I could have lived. But this probably, I'm thinking, oh, you're probably like loaded dice here. But I can go Sylveon. And this is what was supposed to happen. Like when I was building. I have Sylveon in front of one of the fairy weaknesses, so I just Baton Pass into Mamoswine. But I don't know if you saw last turn, Mamoswine's dead, because I played poorly. And here comes Clodsire like freely, and it's like, oh no. Which, like, by the way, I could have used Sylveon to heal up Mamoswine, to heal up Ogerpon. I'm not playing good. I need to, look, I'm gonna say this the whole battle. I need to like put it out there. I'm not proud of these plays, okay? These are very bad. But I'm just gonna, there's no fire resist anymore, so I can just Ivy Cudgel. I'm not too happy this guy being at full HP, because Ivy Cudgel doesn't kill ever. Even +2, because I'm guessing this clutch should be physically defensive. So I just bonk. Bunk. Doesn't even do half, dude. And Pija picks me up. So again, I'm down on Mamoswine and Ogerpon, which were the breakers here. I'm just being so careless about my mons. I think I go Roaring Moon here. I think going Electro was fine, but I think I do go Roaring Moon. Look, Electrode like never kills this, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But it's, you know, it's a nice move. It's a nice move that I can just click. So I instead go into the thing that's supposed to win this game. Dude, oh god. This is embarrassing, you know? I don't know what to say, man. Here I'm like, yeah, I just have to. There's nothing to think about. I got Claude. I get my speed up. But yeah, I can Earthquake into knockoff on the recover. So I see that Earthquake's doing, it's okay damage, I guess. But yeah, you're just gonna get recover. Meaning now I can just knock and get your Black Sludge off. It's all about conditioning, right? You wanna stay in on me? I'm gonna take away your recovery, man. You never tank 2 basically, so especially with knock. Yeah. Only doing a little less than EQ. Poison Jab! So he's like, oh, I'm just gonna poison you. Come on. Don't do that to me. Come on, Will. I'll just EQ. I was thinking about Acroing, but as it turns out, because I know like Miascara is coming in, but Acro doesn't kill Claude actually. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna EQ. I wish I Acroed obviously, but yeah. So now I'm like, again, this is obviously Scarf, but I mean not Scarf, Bandit. But here I'm like, oh no, it's Scarf. I lose. I'm gonna play rough. No, you just gotta stay in and Acro. What, like, why am I thinking of switching out? Oh man, oh man. I know I stay in, but it's just seeing this. Look at that. Oh, dude. Yeah, just Acro. He switches out. Like, it's so obvious it's not Scarf, and yet I'm like stressing about it. But yeah, as you can see, Acro doesn't pick this up. But yeah, I get a knock here. Hey, Acro again? Oh, I guess Iron Valiant still. Around, yeah, you wanna acro. The one good play I've made, huh? Anyway, here comes Bax. I guess my mindset here is I already popped my item. I should just stay in. I'm never gonna sweep, but I still have some pretty good switch-ins. I get a knock. It does like nothing. This guy is actually pretty bulky. But yeah, in case you get like cheeky, trying to like set up on me, I'm just gonna attack again. I have to use Ashard. And now what was supposed to happen, I'm going to Sylveon on this. And I know you're forced out, but there's no Clodsire anymore. In fact, all the remaining mons are weak to Fairy, so I can just Hyper Voice. It's not the best position to be in, but I eventually noticed, or I guess I realized, I'm like, I need to position Sylveon to use Hyper Voice 3 times, right? Because if I kill Clodsire, there's nothing for it. I can use Icicle, but there's no loaded dice anymore. You also only get 2 hits, and I'm able to pick this up. I gotta say, this endgame gets pretty funny though, despite the battle being the way it is. So, brace yourselves. Here I protect, just to scout, and get some HP of course. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a Hyper Voice. Oh, I wish first. I don't think that's a good play. But yeah. T-Punch gets the Para. And I'm paralyzed the same turn. Amazing. But what I was getting at, I just need a Hyper Voice on this so I can win with Electrode. So here I'm like, we're like laughing about it in call. I'm thinking maybe I should go into this. But like, that doesn't make that much sense. Because I don't know, Valiant hasn't even come out. I don't know what item it is. And it could have priority and stuff. Electrode is... I know you see the moves on the item. I don't know. It's better you don't ask, okay? But yeah, I go Hyper Voice. Another T-Punch. I can leave. But guess what? I just get parried again. So now it gets pretty stressful. And you know what's funny? At some point I wanted to run Quick Attack instead of Hyper Voice, which I don't know if it would have helped much, but... let's be honest, would have gotten parried again. It doesn't even kill Excalibur anyway. It's bad. But yeah, 3 T-Punches take me out. And there goes Sylveon. I was supposed to Hyper Voice 3 times or whatever, but look what I have to do now. I gotta go into Electrode. And I can't Bolt Switch. I have to stay in. Because if Corviknight goes down, Electro can still lose, despite being Scarf. Because there's potential priority in the back, right? Even in front of me, this could be Sucker Punch, but it needs to switch out because, like I said, it's banded. I didn't know this during the battle though, but that's a different story. Yeah, there's nowhere around. No, you have to Terra Blast, dude. Yeah, come on. If I Bolt Switch Corbin I die, so... And I do take one T-punch. Just one, but I can take it. That's just embarrassing damage, dude. Electrode sucks. But yeah, T-punch doesn't kill me. So I can Terra Blast again. Because I get... If this stays in, I kill. If Valiant switches out, it's a 2-hit KO. Because it's Valiant and I'm modest and stuff, so... Here comes Valiant. Now, this switch, actually... It's all I needed to know. The only reason you switch out into Valiant, knowing that this is a 2-hit KO, is that you have priority. So, we were joking about it in call, but I'm faking it. Like, I knew. I knew you have either Shadow Snake or Backing Wave or whatever. Because you just have to. Why would you switch into this? I have to go into my 4th. Corv comes in. What does Iron Valiant click? Vacuum Wave, I knew it. And it's doing a lot, so that's like specs. But here, Corbina gets a kill because I am Iron Head. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. If I was Braver, that would... It's the same. Now it's gotten tense. Despite the hacks, he's kind of in the back here because it's like 50-50s. But yeah, he decides to stay in. I Iron Head. And here comes Meow. So like I said during the battle, I didn't Hulk properly. And I only Hulk once. So in my head, I'm like, oh no, he wins with Sucker Punch. Ah, I lose. Whatever. No, he's banded. He can't. He can lock into anything because my guy is Scarf. So I just roost, expecting it to be like Sucker Punch. They just T-punch. Down goes Scarf, and now I can just go Electrode and wrap it up. So the only way I lose if it's not banded. And it's Sucker Punch. And he's not banded. I mean, what am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. He is banded. He can switch into Sucker Punch because of it. Anyway. Go ahead and check out Will. It's a way funnier side, I bet. And yeah. Like, subscribe, go do all that over on that side. To you, Will. And yeah, thank you for the battle. It was, like I said, funnier than just normally battling, even if I played worse than usual. But it was fun, dude. It really was. So yeah, go check him out, and goodbye.